Number 6 in odd jobs is professional mourner. It is tradition in Southeast Asia that a loud funeral will assist the dead as they travel to the afterlife. So, professional mourners are hired to cry and weep loudly throughout the service.
Hello, welcome. You must be the new mourner? Yes. Now, usually, our profession is rather loud. It's about crying and screaming. Unfortunately, our office walls are very thin, and if we try to start getting loud, the neighbors will complain, and our rent might go up. Oh no. So we're going to keep our voices down and today. But yes, this service, I guess you could say, is quite invaluable. You follow processions and usually just go inside during the services and we cry and we mourn and we make a loud racket so that people feel like their loved ones were respected and that our moans can be heard from the higher ups to come and collect this very Anyway, that's our job. We don't have any clientele for a couple of days, so it will give us plenty of time to get you completely ready. Right? Good. So, I guess the first thing to discuss is wardrobe. All black, all the time, okay? And you have to look somewhat presentable. You cannot wear t-shirts or, let me just tell you an example what not to wear. You see, the person you're replacing actually went to one wearing this. This is not acceptable. Not only are we mourners, but it glows in the dark, and this was a night funeral, and it shone up so bright, and it was like, so I confiscated it, replaced it with an extra shirt we had in the van, and fired him right after the event. But yes, no t-shirts, black, you can accent with silver like this for something a bit more regal, I guess, fancy. sizes and shapes and types and colors. Can't get much more fake than that. Yes. We do flowers probably more than anything else. Another thing. We hold a lot. Our tissues. Now we have boxes and boxes and boxes that are fans. I prefer the ones with lotion, but the boss doesn't like to have those, so I usually keep those in my pocket. And I'll carry one of these, one of these, one of these. Now, our purpose is to be crying and to look like we're absolutely horrified at the situation that we're indeed mourning. So we never use these unless your nose is like horrible. Wipe the nose, not the eyes. You always want obvious tear marks. You hold it like this. Now some of these with pretty scenes on the side actually don't look too bad. Like the flowers. Ones that are super colorful, like they want to send them to school. You know, art is fun. Like they don't with it. I have talked to the boss about getting tissue box covers, but he hasn't sprung for it yet. Now these. Open up. You just grab the top tissue. You always want to pull the first one out. That way, when you're carrying it, it looks nicer. And that first person isn't just like grabbing them and all, you know. There's gonna be that one person that goes, you know, and has like 100 in their hands. Always happens. It always happens. Then, by the end, if you're not careful, your box will look like this. You don't want your box to look like this. No. Wings, hold it. Like that. The next thing that we hold a lot is snacks. Usually little candies or brownies that were close to the deceased. Now, these look like pumpkins. I swear they were probably pumpkins. But holding a tray like this kind of gets, you know, your thumb in it. So what they want is us to put our thumb on the stem. Put like 2 fingers actually controlling it. Like that. So that your thumb isn't in the plate. Things that I've seen in here. I've seen chalk kisses. I've seen brownies. I've seen suckers. Always unwrapped though. Like dum-dums. I don't think anyone wants to like serve their family dum-dums. So they'll pre-unwrap and then fill our plates with them. And it's to, you know, keep the diabetics from passing out. I find a lot of cases. So one of us is holding the tray. I've seen, we do have a larger option with handles that's like a silver tray. On those, sometimes we get drinks. No drinking on the job. Now, if you're on break and, you know, you're hiding it, I didn't see nothing. Just letting you know. Now, sometimes families want us to carry like a memento from their, you know, beloved. Sometimes these are cute things like if grandma knitted, you know, sometimes wearing cute gloves or like the hat or a scarf, and it's really, really cute. if the man was a fireman, sometimes we're giving the hats, or if they were a soldier, we'll have pins or a flag we hold, things like that. Some people are less sane about the decisions they make. Although we believe that the Mourning family deserves all due respects and we should help get their wishes met, some families are crazy. Okay? So, we always offer options. Yes, options for some of our more creative clientele. For example, if they want us to hold, Grandpa Joe's pet chicken to save someone's eyes getting pecked out, or 3 different veils getting destroyed in the process, we will recommend alternatives like a stuffed chicken. Yes, a stuffed chicken. It does look rather realistic. We just got it in last week, actually. So, it's fun. Yes. Now, you would just hold it in your arms as you're going along. Yep, just got him. Okay, another option for the alternatives is, let's say, this person was a nerd, I guess would be the word for it. We can recommend rings like this with Star Wars. We've worn little anime pins. We've done different stuff like that. What's not an option is dressing us all up like Darth Vader and walking us down the aisle. It sucks. It really does. I mean, at least you don't have to get your eyes wet because no one notices, but it still sucks. So, we no longer are allowed to do full body costumes. Instead, we are allowed an accessory piece. Got it. Yes. Okay. And there's, one more thing I would like to do before we head out today. You have to provide your own outfit, but we do provide a headpiece. So I'm going to measure here, from ear to ear, and I'm going to measure from here to about mid-chest, and then I'm going to measure from here down about mid-back. Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to do ear to ear. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to do from here to about here. There, let's say. The 1D, okay. Then from here to about back, okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you for getting me those. Now, that's about all I have for you today. As I said, our first event is this weekend. And I'm sure they're going to email you more details as we get them. Some of the details are still up in the air. And you will be getting your veil. And yeah, I'd say try to practice at home. Oh, I almost forgot. Make sure you memorize the name of the person that passed, okay? There is nothing worse, and, a way for us to lose our tips if someone starts screaming Jimmy at Billy's wedding, okay? So make sure you know the name, how to pronounce it, and how to spell it. I can't explain how many times spelling the name becomes important. It just does. So, gotta learn the name. That's probably number 1 rule. Learn their name. Alright? Good. Alright, I will see you this weekend then.